Hi, this is John at Happy Wife Acres, and today I'm going to try and answer the question, do I need a refractometer to make maple syrup? Okay, first, full disclosure, this is my first year making maple syrup. However, this video is from the perspective of being a complete newbie. If you're a more experienced syrup maker, probably not the video for you. However, so far this year I've made over 1 gallon of maple syrup, so I've had quite a few batches to look at. Did all my research before I started collecting sap, and the University of YouTube said, hey, you gotta get yourself a refractometer. So I did go out and buy one. And they're not that expensive. They're about 25, 30 bucks, Amazon. They work by putting a dense medium on a window here, closing this over. The light bends as it goes through that. It goes through a prism, and then you read the Brix degree on a scale that's inside the viewfinder. This is the refractometer that I bought. It's I'm sure it's a Chinese special. It says portable refractometer on the top, so you know it's official. It does have a nice little carrying case. It's actually not a bad unit. It's looks like it's well made. Comes with some instructions that are almost intelligible. To read it, there is this window that flops open. You put your substance here, close it over, make sure there's no air under it, and then take your reading by looking there. This is what you'll see if you look through a refractometer. When we're focusing on that scale right in the middle, that's the Brix degree scale. And for maple syrup, you want that to be about 66.5. It does say to calibrate, use extra virgin olive oil because that has a very specific density. So I've got a few drops in the cap. So I'm just going to drip it on. And when I close the lid, make sure there's no air up under it, and then we take a look. You'll get a white line and a blue line. You'll be able to read the scale. My instructions say that extra virgin olive oil at 66 degrees Fahrenheit should be 71.5, so I'm pretty darn close. If I do need to make calibration adjustments under this cap, there's a screw way down in here. It's a bit deceiving because this looks like a finger nut. Actually, this doesn't move, so don't rip it off. Stick a small screwdriver down there and make the adjustment as you're looking through to whatever measurement it should be at. So the first batch I made, I didn't have a refractometer. It was on order. It was supposed to come the next day. And I learned a lot from that batch, and in fact I did make a video about that, the complete process from start to finish, getting the sap out to putting it in the bottle. And I don't know if I got lucky or what, but it came out okay. I later checked it with the refractometer and I was darn close. So it got me thinking, do I need a refractometer? Short answer here is no, you don't. It's a great check at the end of the process to see if you did it all right. But if you know what you're looking for, you can actually make the syrup never have a refractometer. Here's a batch of syrup in the final process. Let's check that out and I'll show you the things that I've been looking for. So in the absence of a refractometer, I'm looking for several things. Is the color right? And in this case it is. Is the volume right? That's hard to tell, but I was expecting about 1.5 pints, and that looks to be about right. Is the temperature correct? I wanted to get to 219, and when it does that, at least in this setup at my house, it comes out great. Then I look for the bubbles. So these bubbles are starting to stick together. They will eventually cover the entire surface. Then when you stir it, these bubbles just form. There we go. One last test is the spoon test. And what you're looking for is that last drop to just sort of hang. And it's not there yet. I'm still about 2 degrees away. So I kind of use the refractometer as really a last check. After all these other things come together, the volume, the color, the temperature, the bubbles, then I'll test it on the refractometer to see, well, did it all come together? Did I get 66.5? Now we're at 219, the number on the left. I put up to 220 on the right so it wouldn't beep. But you can see the bubbles. They're just filling the whole surface area, the constant, all sticking together. When you stir it, they really foam up. It'll start to foam up the whole side of the pan. I'm going to do this spoon test. You can see it starting to string, just like a thick syrup should. And there's those last couple of drops just hanging on. I'm declaring this one ready. Look at all those nice bubbles. It smells heavenly. Oh my goodness, if you like the smell of maple syrup, this is where you want to be. Alright, time to turn this one off and bottle it. So again, in the end, do you need a refractometer? No. It's a great tool to have. I'm glad I have it. We also have bees, so I'll be checking out the water content, the Brix level of the honey as well. However, if my funds were limited and I didn't have the extra $25 to $30 to buy one of these, if I only had one tool at my disposal, I would make sure that I had the digital thermometer with the alarm setting. You can get these at Walmart. They're about $15, and this is awesome because you can be doing something else in another room while it's boiling. The alarm's going to tell you, hey, you're close. I usually set it to around 217, and then I know I'm just minutes away. Then I come in, stir it. When it gets up to 219, turn it off. I'm there. I hope that helped you make a decision on whether or not you should get a refractometer. Again, it's a great tool, but I was a little confused as to why did I need it. And the truth is, you can make maple syrup without it. All right, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon on the homestead. Bye.